Michael, you must be pleased to get back to winning ways tonight.
Yeah, delighted with the result. There was a lot of positives in the performance. There was things that we still need to work on, but I think we deserved to win the game. Obviously, we had a lot of opportunities. I thought at one point we were heading towards a 0-0. Our play at times deserved more than what we got. Sometimes that was down to a little bit of good fortune for them, and also at times a little bit of carelessness for us. But it was a big 3 points for us tonight, because I think at times this season we've maybe not got what we deserve, particularly in recent weeks. And we got what we deserved tonight, and it was important. Obviously, we got a reaction to a disappointing result on Saturday.
Did you always feel that goal would come, considering the match chances that you had?
Yeah, I think so. You had to be patient. Like, there was temptation to change it, and I just felt that the way the game was going, that we would take one of the opportunities. We always look capable of getting in behind, Jacob in particular, and I just believe, for Fletch, it's good. It's always nice to score against your old team. And Stevens had 2 goals disallowed in recent games as well, so which were very narrow offside decisions. So I think he's looked like scoring, basically, particularly now. He looks as fit as he's been, and I think we're starting to see the best of him.
On a night like tonight, how important is it to get people like Nick Powell on the ball to create things?
Very important. We played him as a 10 tonight, probably his favourite position. And I thought he gave a lot of good play. He has the ability to see that pass. He's got the ability to obviously do something that little bit different as well. I think tonight, there's other games where I think he's been more effective than he was tonight, to be honest. But he gave us a good shift as well. I think physically, he gives you a little bit extra in the team as well. And certainly, him and Fletch have a good understanding, and they like playing with each other.
At the other end of the pitch, you picked up a clean sheet. You must be pleased with the way your defenders played.
Yeah, when you concede 4, as we did on Saturday, the best reaction is to come back and keep a clean sheet. And sort of goalkeeper and back 4 did well. Pleased for Tommy Smith coming back in, did very well. And we lost Morgan Fox as well, and Josh Tyman coming in there. So yeah, it was good. Harry Suter was very good again, and Danny done a good job for us in there.
You made a number of changes tonight. How do you feel those players performed?
As well, I think, listen, the changes weren't necessarily linked to Saturday's performance. I felt that, again in that game, there was moments in the game where we could have easily been in a better position, but I thought it was necessary to freshen the team up a little bit tonight. 5 changes, and we'll probably have to think about freshening it up again for Saturday. We have 3 midweek games in a row, and we have to utilise the squad. I think at this stage of the season, intensity and energy is important as anything, and we have to, as I say, use the players that we have.
In terms of Morgan, what's the latest on him, and also Nathan Collins?
Well, Morgan's hamstring, the opposite one, the other leg, rather from what he did previously. Too early to say. He doesn't feel it's as bad as what the previous one was. Nathan has a fracture in the bottom of his foot, so he will be out for a number of weeks, and we just got to wait and see if there's any additional damage. So he's been for a scan today. He was for an X-ray previously to that. So the extent of the injury isn't 100% clear yet, but we will be without him for a number of weeks.
With Luton Town coming here on Saturday, how do you make sure you back up this result and get some form of consistency?
We win the game, simple as that. That's our only objective. We have to get back into that pattern of putting back-to-back wins together. We looked at the fixtures. We feel we have games here that we should win. We should be winning. What we have learned in this season is that you can take nothing for granted in this division, certainly. And but as I say, we get a good reaction, and we look forward to Saturday's game.